going to the WWE side, the rumors are running heavy, and it is also confirmed that Bron Breakker will be challenging CM Punk for the heavyweight championship of the world in the first Raw of 2026.
Netflix
And
anniversary.
yep, and also that the rumors also going around that Braun's going to be positioned to become the face of Raw / WWE, and allegedly he's supposed to defeat CM Punk or whoever the heavyweight champion of the world is at WrestleMania, and eventually down the road have a match with Roman Reigns, and that'll be somewhat the passing of the torch to Bron Breakker. Now, Bron Breakker, he's had a really good year. Former Intercontinental Championship run was amazing, and I know we're both big fans of Bron Breakker, but do you think he's ready to become the next guy?
Hell yeah. I think it's like very, very equivalent to Orton in Evolution / even a little more ahead of it. I think he cuts a promo just like his family. But like obviously like right now, 2020, 2016, 2010, Orton could go out there and cut a great promo. In Orton's early part of his career, he was not great on the mic. He wasn't composed. And like Braun's being Braun is part of his gimmick. He's not going to be out there cutting a Cena-esque promo. He's not going to be, what do you want to talk about? But he's got the look. He's fun. He's been a heel his whole time on the main roster, but like the guy gets insane cheers. So he can play either role. Again, the look, he can perform. He's not bad in the ring. There's very little bad about him, and it's only good. And the world is in his hands. I'm here for it. Looking forward to his first world title reign coming 2026.
Yeah, well, Bron Breakker, they're revving it up right now, and you can easily tell that. With Seth Rollins out, you know that this was actually sped up. You can clearly tell that, and they're doing a real good job right now. Like position, like he's taking the forefront and part of the vision, being the focal point of that group, and being a marquee. And I'm super excited. I've been a big fan of Bron Breakker, and we'll talk about this in a second. But the changing of the guard has to happen, and we have to build these new stars, because even like if you look at the WrestleMania poster, when it comes to all the guys, all those guys are over 40 years old, pretty much. And the hardest thing to do with wrestling, all these fans they can also relate, is the transition period, because the transition period between generations is not the easiest thing to take. And everybody's not going to be so accepting of the new people as a lot of people were in our age group when it came to when Rock and Austin left. People didn't like Batista, people didn't like Randy Orton and things like that. And after they were out. So the transition period right now is important. And I believe Bron Breakker can be a top guy. My only thing is with him is I wish it was for the WWE championship, because in a way, you'll see where I'm going with this. The heavyweight championship of the world, it kind of feels secondary, and I don't think it'll go into super intercontinental title territory like it did in the early 2010s. But I think if you're going to give Bron Breakker, you got to strap the rocket to his back, and you got to give him everything he actually needs to succeed. Because I really do think that he got to be the next big thing in WWE.
So I don't know when, and I think it was like rumored to happen months ago, but like if they were going to do a draft and shake it up and then go move those world titles to SmackDown, and like they want to keep them on Raw, I could see that happening. But I think overall for the past year or two, they've done a decent job of making both championships seem important. And I may be wrong, but I would say they've done a good job with the heavyweight title, trying to keep it as important as the WWE Championship, where clearly now maybe in the Ruthless Aggression time, especially with Triple H held it, like it was time that like, all right, cool, it seems important. But from my point of view, as a championship mark, as a wrestling fan, you always look at it like the WWE title is more important than the World Heavyweight title. But at the end of the day, especially if he's going to be facing someone like CM Punk, who is like uber babyface, nostalgia, the name value, everything there. If he's dethroning a guy like him to become world heavyweight champion, I mean, you really can't ask for much more.
Yeah, so we're going to go to the guy who's in charge of putting Bron Breakker in position and everybody in position, and that is
You're number one.